Yo, what is up, boys? So today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the Clotho how to build guide for her support book build. Now, before we get started into the video, I did want to do a small little shout out to my Discord because I don't think a lot of you guys know that I have a Discord and I'm very active in it and I answer questions, chit chat, help carry through raids, help carry through dungeons, bosses, whatever, and generally just try to help as many people as I can. So if you guys would like to join the Discord, it is going to be in the description of every single one of my videos. And if you don't want to join the Discord, but you still want to go ahead and you want to chit chat, my name is Zeradith on Discord. It's spelled exactly the same way as on YouTube. You can go ahead, you can send me a DM. And if you are in the official Discord, you can also just ping me in the official Discord as well if you don't want to send me a DM. Many avenues to reach me. You guys are more than welcome to try to reach me, and I will message as many people back as I can. I always message back. I'm very active. I try to help as many people as I can. So please do not be shy. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get on to the video. So first things first, we're going to go on to her passive, Frost Rune's Resonance. And this is a very big part of the character, and it does something very simple. It just increases your cold damage and decreases your damage taken per runestone or rune ward on the character. A small little note is that her normal attack, Rune Projection, actually gives you one of these frost runes whenever you do a certain amount of the attacks. But this isn't a very big part of her kit, but it is just a small little note like, hey, this does happen, this does work this way, and it's just a cool little tidbit to know. We'll go on to her special attack now, Frost Rune Cluster Ritual, and this one is mainly going to be used for magic. This is one of the Frost Rune wards. The only time you're going to actually put these Frost Runes on yourself is going to be at the very beginning of a boss fight when you have very little magic gauge or no magic gauge. For the most part, this ability is going to be spammed just for her magic gauge that you gain whenever you press it. And a small note about the ability as well is that if you are trying to press this ability and actually have the rune wards applied to yourself, this ability can be cancelled with animations. So if you dodge, for example, and you don't let the animation finish, it will cancel the ability and it will not actually go through. So if you want this animation to go through and finish and you want the ability to actually apply to your character, you need to do one of two things. You need to either let the animation completely rock out and just let her finish casting, or what I'm going to actually prefer that you do and recommend that you do is start the animation and then swap to a different character. Clotho will stay on the field and finish the animation, and then the Frost Rune wards will apply to the new character. So this way you don't have to sit there and just like let the boss do whatever they want, or just find a spot where you can sit there for 2 seconds and cast this, because this is a very long cast. So this is what I recommend everyone to do if you want to do this. And there's many other characters that work this way, but whenever it does work that way, I'll make sure to make a note of it. Next, we'll go on to the normal skill, Frost Rune Deployment. And this is going to be another one of those abilities that we are basically just going to press just for the magic gauge. It does do some damage, and even when you press it in your ult form with perfect form, it does even more damage and has special animation for it. But for the most part, we're just going to be pressing this for the magic gauge because it does give quite a big chunk of magic gauge. This ability with your engraving also resets the cooldown of your special attack, Frost Rune Cluster Ritual, and that's a very big part of the rotation, and it's very prevalent to note that for the future. Lastly, we will go on to her ultimate move, Frost Rune Perfect Form. Now this ability is going to be the bread and butter of the entire character, right? So this is going to be the ability that you guys will be pressing the most, and the ability that you guys want to have up at all times. 24/7, quite literally. You never want this ability to be off on your team, you always want it to be running, and essentially the reason why you want this running at all times is because Clotho is going to be your healer. If this ability is not on, you are not going to get healed, and it's quite literally that simple. And because you can get hit at any point in time, you're always going to want this up and running whenever you are actively fighting a boss, because we can't predict whenever we're going to get hit. Sometimes we do, but for the most part, we're just going to get hit randomly throughout a fight, and we want to make sure that if we do get hit, we are going to be getting as much damage reduction from that hit as possible, as well as healing as much as we can. Now, a small thing to note about her ult that most people get very confused about is, well, I have the ult up and I'm not healing. Why is that? It's because there's a 5-second cooldown between when you can actually get healed in between hits. So obviously the ult heals you every time you get hit. However, there is a 5-second cooldown in between getting hit. So if you get hit 3 times consecutively back to back, only the first hit will actually heal you. This is where a lot of people get really confused. You're going to want to get hit, wait 5 seconds, then get hit again. That is how you heal with Clotho. On Tyrannus specifically, you also want to make sure that you are not getting hit by any of his red attacks. These are going to be these really big, slow attacks that he does. They're very telegraphed. You do not want to get hit by these. These are his most damaging abilities, and he will actually do more damage to you than you will heal back. So if you're trying to actually increase your health bar, you want to purposely take a hit from one of the smaller hits, one of the hits where he's not glowing red. These are going to be the hits that are going to heal you and actually increase your HP, and that is going to immensely increase your survivability while running Clotho. This is why a lot of people get really confused with Clotho, and why I personally don't like Clotho. I don't like the way it works. I personally think that it should be either getting hit or dodging an attack. Perfect dodging an attack where you get the actual second animation should be what heals you. I think having to get hit is very clunky to work that way because you have to specifically play around not getting hit by these ginormous hits that do like 300,000, 200,000 damage, and you have to try to purposely get hit by these smaller attacks, and sometimes Tyrannus just doesn't do that, right? Sometimes he literally just spams red attack, red attack, red attack, red attack, red attack, and he never gives you a window to actually get one of these smaller attacks in and heal up. Whereas if you sit here and you play well as a good person that you're supposed to, where you actually dodge and do all this, you don't get healed. So that's why I don't like it, and I hope the devs change this because I really hate this system that is on right now, and that's why I really don't like running Clotho, even though she is better than Tiore, because Tiore is on demand, I need healing, go. Whereas Clotho is, you have to play around this little gimmick where you have to get hit, but also you don't have to get too hard because then your health will go down and then you'll die. But also, you want to make sure that when you do get hit, that it's a small hit and not a big hit. And if the boss doesn't do any small hits, well, you're out of luck. So small little rant, but I really hope the devs see this, and I really hope they just add that little text right there that it's getting hit or perfect dodging. Please, if that Marble, if you're listening, please just add that. Now we'll go on to the general combo for this character, and it's going to be extremely simple and extremely fast. You're not going to be on this character for very long. Now the combo for this character is going to be as follows. You simply tag in, you press your ult, then you press special attack, normal skill, special attack, and if you want, you can even weave in some auto attacks if you are playing with Merlin. So you would just start with the auto attacks if you're playing with the Merlin team. So you would tag in, press 2 auto attacks, ult, press QEQ as fast as you can, and then swap to a different character. And that is it. That is going to be the gameplay for Clotho whenever you have her on your team, and you're going to be doing this all the time. In fact, you're going to be doing this every 30 seconds. Why every 30 seconds, you ask? Well, because your ult, Rune Wards, only last 30 seconds. So you want to be applying this every single 30 seconds without fail. You always want these up and running. The only time you're going to be doing it any faster than 30 seconds is if you run out of Rune Wards from getting hit so much. But that is basically it. You just want these up at all times. So if you ever see that your character does not have these icicles floating around them, you want to tag in Clotho and put some Rune Wards up. And then you do the special attack, normal skill special attack, just to get some more magic gauge, because all her abilities give a pretty decent chunk of magic gauge. So you're just pressing those abilities just to get magic gauge back. That's really it. You're not really pressing it for their actual uses. You're just pressing it for magic gauge. And now we'll go on to her best armors, and we'll start with the engraving. So the engraving is going to be the Head Scholar's Formality engraving, and this is going to be for the stable barrier talent. When you have a Rune Ward up, which as we said is going to be 24/7 or as close to 24/7 as you possibly can, your team gets increased crit chance and crit damage, as well as you get your special attack fully refunded every single time you press your normal skill. Now this is not level 3 dependent. This does also work with a level 1 talent, right? So this is why the combo is special attack, normal skill, special attack, because you're going to use your special attack. Your normal skill is going to reset the cooldown of your special attack, and then you repress your special attack. And you press that really fast, guys. You can press that as fast as you possibly can, and it will still work. And that's what you want to do. And as soon as you press that second special attack, you swap onto a different character and you start doing your damage. Now, as for the actual armor pieces themselves that you want to be running on Clotho, it's going to be one of two options, and it's going to essentially be personal preference. I'll get into why in a sec. but it's going to be the 7 set life set or the 4 set life set with 3 set 100-day accessories. Now, the 7 set life set was actually something to me that was brought up to me by someone in my Discord. His name is Dalen, so shout out to my boy Dalen. And he said that he was using this, and I did some testing, and we'll go into that testing right now. So I went ahead and went to the Tyrannus raid, and this is going to be with the 7 set life set. So I went ahead, got my character nice and low, popped my ult, and as you guys can see, I healed for about 70k. It's obviously not exactly 70k, it's a little bit more than that, but about 70k. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to run out of the raid, and we are going to run back into the raid, and all we're going to do is we're going to switch our accessories from the 7 set life set to the 100-day accessory set. And when we go back into the raid, I go ahead and I'm going to get myself low again and pop my ult. And as you can see, we actually heal for a little bit less. We heal for 60k. Now, this is because of the passive that the 100-day accessory set has. So the passive is that you get more healing efficiency whenever the character that has it applies an elemental resistance down debuff, right? So the only way for the cold team, so Clotho specifically, because she's going to be the one that actually has it, right? Other characters can't apply it and proc the buff. Clotho has to be the one to apply the buff. So because Clotho has to be the one to apply the debuff, the only way for her to apply a debuff on a cold team is going to be for them to be cold bursted and then for her to hit them. So in order for you to get the debuff, you're going to have to cold burst, tag in Clotho, and then do your little combo that I said, right? You tag in, you do your normal attacks, you pop your ult, QEQ. Now when you do this and you get hit, your healing goes up from 60k to about 80k, right? So which is going to be 10k more than the 7 set life set. However, this does require you to play around the buff of the 100-day set, and it does have a 30-second cooldown in it, but it also lasts 30 seconds, so technically you can have this up 100% of the time. Theoretically, it is the better set. However, I understand that some people might not simply want to play around this and just want their healer to heal with as much or as little resistance as possible, right? So if you don't want to mess with the having to have them bursted, popping in Clotho when they're bursted, popping ult and all that stuff, I completely understand that. You just run the 7 set life set. It's only 10k healing less per hit. Not that big of a deal. However, if you want that little bit of extra healing and you want to try it a little bit harder, go ahead, 4 set life set with 3 set accessories. Just know that if you do run the 7 set, it is just slightly less healing, and if you are running the 3 set with the 4 set, it is slightly more healing. And of course, if you forget to apply the buff from your 100-day accessories on, it is going to actually be less healing than just having the 7-day set. So keep that in mind, guys, and make your decision accordingly. Now we will go on to the weapon for her, and that is going to be the 100 Ways to Win at Love book. And there's basically no other book that you want on this character. Now, if you missed the love event, you're just going to want to have a Blazing Grimoire or the one that gives backstab. I forget what it's called. It has like a flower adornment on it. It looks like a flower. And since we are on here and you guys can already see my enchant, we'll go ahead and we'll talk about enchants for this character. And enchants for this character are going to be extremely simple. So all you are going to do is you are going to roll the legendary beads until you get magic charging efficiency, preferably as high as possible. So as you can see, I have max charging efficiency, and that is it. That is all you do. That is all you want. Anything else is icing on the cake. So that defense increase I got, that's just icing, right? A cool roll would be magic charging efficiency with health because she scales with health. But that's just not necessary. The biggest thing you want is just magic charge efficiency. But like you said, if you want to get really min-maxy, you get magic charge efficiency with health, and that'll help you out. You can also get magic charge efficiency, health, and attack, and that would also help you out a ton. But in my opinion, that's entirely too much min-maxing for a support character, so I wouldn't recommend it. Just get magic charge efficiency. However, you're more than welcome to go as min-maxy as you want. If you're a Clotho lover, go ahead, get magic charge efficiency, HP, and attack. Next, we'll go on to her best team, and that is going to obviously be the Cold Merlin team, because it's really the only cold team we have right now. You can obviously run her with Manny as well, Longsword Manny, or as people are starting to experiment more, Rapier Jericho as well. But she's essentially just a staple support for any cold team. So if you have her, you kind of just slot her in on every single cold team, and you are good to go. And lastly, we will go ahead and we will go over her potentials that you need for the character. So if you have a book Clotho, I understand that you cannot pull for the character at the time. So this is going to be mainly for if they do a rerun, if they do a half Annie or a Annie banner, right? So whenever this character does come back, if you have Clotho and you want a higher level Clotho and you only want her for the book team, the best potential for her is going to be P6. And that is going to be because this potential gives you the max stacks buff even when you don't have max stacks. So the buff that I'm talking about is going to be this one right here, where at max stacks you get more cold damage and more cold attack. So this buff will apply even if you only have one rune. And because we're going to be using this character to heal, we're constantly going to be consuming runes. So unless you have P6, you're basically never going to actually be able to utilize this part of the kit. So that's why P6 is what I recommend you get whenever she does inevitably return. And lastly, guys, for those of you guys that want to see how a Clotho is going to be used, I went ahead and I streamed for 12 hours the other day trying to carry as many people as possible. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to pull one of those runs that I did and you guys can go ahead and see how I use my Clotho. And this is going to be just for my visual learners that want to actually see it in action, or for those of you that just are interested and want to see me, you know, carry a few people through the raid. Other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day.
All this practice of tightrope.
I'll see you next time.
I feel like I'm ready for the Olympics, guys.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna stop doing. Oh no.
I like how I get hit 8 different times.
All right, guys. So like, remember, do not attack from the front when he has a little checkerboard shield. That's where he pulls everybody in and touches you. Doesn't feel that nice. Quite painful. Oh, damn. Did it again. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
Nah, we were trying to do a Dell here. You said what?
Combo up.
Got my combo. Let's go. Yo move. Oh, what?
Oh, did
Yep,
I get hit?
got pulled out of my. Yep, I just got pulled out too. Yep.
I thought I dodged it.
So I'm messing around with this max out tag skill setup with Annie and book right now. Why did my E go off with Merlin? What? Just take the boss out of the raid. Just take the boss out of the raid. Makes no
Just
sense.
take this boss out of the raid. I couldn't agree more. Somebody mod that guy.
Yep. Exactly. My name's Timo and I approve this message. And it's kind of weird that I cannot aggro him at all.
But this boss does whatever he wants. No.
Yeah, he's like,
no.
okay, now I'm gonna run into the wall away from your ult.
Yeah,
Yep,
no,
thanks.
no taunt can hold this
Thanks.
boss.
It's ridiculous, dude. Man literally ran away from my freaking ult. Like, you know what? I'm gonna run into this wall right here, and no one can stop me. Yep. Hit the checkers. Yep. Conduit, you said you can't keep your mods. And I still got hit by an invisible.
I was looking at chat and I fell.
checker dude. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
About time.
Oh, shit. I literally turned my head. Went too much to the left.
I just saw it. Nice.
Oh, shit.
I just spaced through the. What is that? I just spaced through this entire thing. What the heck?
That's so funny.
Okay, that's hilarious. I guess you can face the freaking small bull with Meliodas.
Does anybody have a Tiore?
Yeah. Oh, Tiara.
My favorite daughter. My only daughter. My child.
Did I just get stuck in the little invisible road thing? Okay, game. Oh, look! Oh, a boulder. An invisible rock. What the?
Oh shit, Blade Cypher's in the chat. What's up, Blade? Can this thing heal me? Yeah. Okay, wait, what? Wait, heal me again?
I got hit. That's kind of funny.
Can you heal me? 5 seconds
I
should have
hear you,
passed. Yeah! I was getting the turret to heal me.
Turret heals you?
Yeah, if you have a Clotho.
Really?
Yeah, cause you put your Clotho ult on, and then it heals you for you for like 18k, so it's a heal.
I don't know. Oh, the ult's gone now. What the? Cool. Love it.
What's going on? No idea. Haven't read chat that much.
The Kongzilla said, slurp him. I don't know what he's talking about though. I think he's talking about you eating them taco glizzies.
Hey, I love tacos. Taco Bell, hit me up. Easy sponsor. Easy sponsor. Don't care what the contract is. I got you.
They're gonna be like, we can't pay you in pesos, but we're going to pay you in burritos and free tacos.
Word. Get me.
He's like, yeah, give me.
Hey, easiest deal of my life.
He's like, wait, I get to save 20 bucks on family taco bundles? Let's go. Don't ask me how I know that. I just always like to get those family size bundles and sit there and watch anime. Oh, hello. Why do I feel like Ice is doing more damage now?
Because our combo ults are not coming out.
Oh, yeah.
True,
Yeah.
true. And I have the massive tag thing going on here.
No.
Yeah.
Massive, yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah,
like
our abilities are actually coming out, so.
That was a mini clear. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think things tend to die when your abilities come out. It's a weird concept.
Yep.
Oh
Ooh,
my.
Who died?
No, I lived. I was supposed to die. I was into die.
Okay. Open the door. If you guys don't have the chest, you gotta click those things right there.
Anyone how to get to Lady Bishop? So on the 3rd or 4th platform, some loser, what a name. There's gonna be a bishop with that's only cycling between ice and wind. You hit that one. Oh man.
Guys, remember, all you gotta do is kill one. Oh, what? Wait, now it happened. Same thing that happened last round. It's happened because of the ice team. Huh. Alright, there we go. Woo! Much better. Nice. What the heck? How did I get over here? Yep, nope. Don't mind me. We're really gonna chill out with the queen. He should be getting blown up right now.
What? It's done? I guess?
Sarah, I wish you knew another language other than English.
I know Spanish, what are you talking about?
Habla español.
Sí. Era mi primera
Ya están
lengua.
hablando. Primera lengua. Lenguaje. Dijo el primero lengua. ¿Qué
Lengua.
bro? Lenguaje. Pero esta gente están hablando de Krill, el otro, el rojito.
Sí.
Sí.
No estoy leyendo.
I pity you once again for being rude tonight. Oh. Wait, am I the only one in here? Hello? You guys are so rude!
You went on ahead?
Bro!
Now I'm still on the queen.
Ready!
I'm still on the queen.
Yo, what the heck just happened? Oh, that's an achievement. What?
What was? I just got an achievement too. What was that?
Oh, nice. 300 times. 300 times? What the hell?
To defeat the elite monster. It's got
Hey, these guys already died. These guys are already fighting. Look, Mordekaiser's already here.
I'm not dying. I'm alive. Alive. Here for my life. Hello.
Oh my god, he just keeps jumping at her like.
Come here, buddy. I got my shield up. I'm gonna hold my shield up. You can't do anything to me. I'm waiting for Zerdus to take point. Oh my god. Okay,
I'm not taking shit from you, bro. You got it. You good.
No. No. That's it.
You got
Take
it.
him rolling off my hand. Hi. Nope, he's on somebody else. Nope, he's on me. Nope. Okay, maybe he's on me.
Oop, that hurt.
Nope. Let's not. Come on. Nope. Ow. I ain't scared of you. Come here. That's right. He's hitting me. I got my shield up. It's okay. You're very angry. Oh. Ow. Let's rethink this right now. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Like an friends. Stop. My combo. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Yep. Is he gone? Did he go upstairs yet? No?
Nah, he's still here.
Still on me? Oh, hi. Uh-huh. Yep. Nope. Oh, thank God he sounded somebody else. Nope, never mind. Nope. There it is, man. I need to, like, start pumping, alright?
I am pumping.
I don't know who's on. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in chat, guys, but can we clear comms? I don't know what you guys are talking about, but apparently it's some toxic shit. So I would appreciate if you guys would take it outside, I guess.
Yeah, Steven. Is Merlin's pizza. I help you out, bro. You gotta
My
stay
king.
focused. Your king?
No,
What
I
do you
said
mean?
my king.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Oh, yeah. Are you still on me? You wet dog. Get off me. Why did my ice beam just stop? Hello? That's fine. Put my shield up so I take no damage.
Oh, sucks.
It's on somebody else. Nope, still on me. Never mind. How do I have full lifer though? Why didn't it work last time then? Well, I don't understand his either. His aggression thing now. Oh. Does that mean if I come in with my super tanky S-wing setup that I can keep aggroing it? Oh, he's on somebody else. He's on you. You can have him. Nope, he's back on me. Okay. This is not how tag skills are supposed to work, bro. Okay. Ooh, that was nice. Where you going, buddy? Oh, Mordecai is Buzz Lightyear. I'm sorry. Wait, I just tagged onto him. What? Is it gonna hurt me? Oh. Oh. Who did he go after? Oh, instant. Yay. Who am I talking? Thank you, Vincent Valentine. Thank you. Proud of you.
I
he's last.
miss.
Let me start focusing on damage. He's not on me now. Go ham. Nope. He's back on me. Nope. Nope. I'm touching him. What does that mean, Zilla? What? The other P10 melee is currently duking it out between. Who's he on now? Is he on G? Yeah, he's on G. Nope. Nope, he's on me. Cool. Oh, hi, hi. Can we not?
I guess, bro.
Oh, there's actually some of that we never got.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Rip.
We shouldn't have though.
Oh, we good though. We good.
Oh, G died. What the hell?
I think it was bouncing between all three of us. So. Let me see if I can grab aggro again. Probably not. He's pretty far away from me. I should be down. It's just play normal. The wall coming out.
I almost just died. I ain't gonna lie.
It's fine, he's dead.
I want to go to the end.
The tags off consistently.
He does it to me. Like, then I die. Nice.
He doesn't die for greater cause. Oh, he's on me. Come here. He's on. Oh.
Haha, that sucks.
Keep hitting me. Hit me again. That's not gonna work on anybody. And he goes up. Why not?
Why not?
Yo, this is what you get, man, for not playing League no more.
Wow, he hates me now.
Mordecai's was like, you will be at this one. Oh yeah, and switcheroo, and should be dead.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's my tag skill doesn't work.
Yep. There you go. How's he still alive? What's up?
Somebody in chat said, oh yeah, he does look like Mordekaiser. Dude, I've been saying that since he first got released. I was like, dude, it's just Mordekaiser. It's just Mordekaiser, dude.